It's summertime, man. I can't be walking around with all this hair on my face in the summertime, man.
So you saying your beard is a winter thing?
Yeah, yeah, I got to cut the beard down in the summertime sometimes, man. It'd be a little too hot outside for all that, man. Nah, I just got like some more background lights, man. Sometimes you gotta spice it up. You just can't have
Yes,
the same
keep
old,
that beard.
you know, black
Yeah, keep the
background
beard.
back there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me get visual on you
Well,
boys.
Yeah, I
See.
should have changed my background. I don't know if I can change.
nah, you good. Let's go ahead and get the introductions. You know what I'm talking about? This is the 16 Shots Podcast with Young James Boogie.
James Boogie, you are crazy.
Hey, dub. Hey, we got a special guest today. My kinfolk, my big cousin, might as well say my big brother as well. Williams boys in this bitch. You know what I'm talking about?
Williams.
T Weezy
For
is what he
sure, for
calls
sure.
himself. I call him
Yes,
Terrence. I
sir.
call him Bernard. You know what I'm talking about? I call him French lookalike when he was younger and skinnier. You know what
You
I'm
know,
saying?
y'all want to date
Uh
somebody, man. Y'all trying to put a
uh
date on somebody, man.
Hold
Let
on,
people
man.
have
This
their
this
age,
hey
man.
man, say man, this is Williams business we talking about right here. Hey,
Okay, go ahead, go
a
ahead,
real third boy vet. You know what I'm talking
go ahead.
about? T Weezy in
Real.
the house. What's going down? What's going down?
What on, kinfolk?
Chilling,
What it
chilling,
do?
man. On the
So I'm
screen
doing
up
that
here,
third ward. I'm
the
sorry,
young
go ahead.
slim guy up there. That's young James Boogie Augustus, aka known as young JB El Flacco the Great,
Hey, Boogie?
Uganda's finest.
I would say, man, I've learned
Yes, sir.
I've learned to stop throwing around that third ward stuff. Not because I'm not from there, but because everything ain't always good. Because sometimes you have people don't, for whatever reason, black people won't get along with you, don't like you. You might have had some altercations and they feel like now is their time to get back at you, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? But it's a small world and uh I end up touching bases with third world people all the time. So, you
Yeah.
know,
It ain't
it's
number
just what
love.
it
Ain't
is.
number love.
Oh no, yeah, that's always love, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure I know your people some kind of way. Somebody is we connect, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Always.
Especially in a
Always.
deep in that situation. Well,
Boogie, has
man,
somebody threatened you lately, bro?
ain't nobody threatening me, bro.
Oh, I just was asking. I know somebody threatened you or something. You was at the
I
hoop,
had
hooping or something.
I had a verbal jousting match with a business, and I'm contemplating should I say the business name. But
Don't ask
I
me
will
because you
say
know what I'm gonna
this.
say.
I will say this. Black people make it hard, man. They make it hard, bro. They make it hard, man. And you can frame it out however you want to frame it. I'm talking about, yeah, African American black people make shit harder than it has to be a whole lot, man. And I can definitely understand how someone who is outside the culture can look in and be like, well, why the fuck y'all making it this hard, man? Like y'all are your own worst enemy. Well, okay, so I go to the establishment to purchase some food. I'm not gonna say what type of food. I'm gonna say some food the food in decadent, or I'm sorry, that's closely associated with the African American culture. So I walk in, I'm like, right next door, I mean, people might be able to understand where I'm at, but two doors down, it's a barbecue spot that's run by some essays. Nothing against them. I patronize them. They got some good food. Two doors down is the brother. I purposely go to the brother. Walk in. I'm like, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? I done had a long dabbing with the kids since 10 a.m. I done ran up and down all this, exerted a bunch of energy. I ain't really ate nothing but a couple of Mountain Dews and that's it really. Oh, and what's them bars you get? I'm painting a picture. The little bars that they're supposed to be healthy. They're granolas. I forgot what they
No,
call,
yeah,
but
the
I had one
granola
of
ball,
them.
Nick Valley.
Yeah, yeah. So that's all I had for since 8 a.m. this morning. So anyway, I go in the building, you know what I'm saying? I look at the prices. I'm like, I don't care what it is. I'm coming to patronize. Okay, let me get that. Oh, they got a three meat special. You know what I'm saying? I can do the three meat special, man, because I like to get the variety and I'm trying to put on weight for the summer because I know I'm gonna be, running up and down. I'm gonna lose it. Boom. Okay. Yeah, let me get three meat special. Boom. What's your three meats? Let me get meat A, meat B, and brisket. Oh no, it don't come with brisket. All right, cool. Let's get. I don't want the sausage. Can I get the brisket and skit? Oh, we don't do substitutions. Oh dang. All right. Well, can I just pay to have it? Can I just pay? Okay, yeah, boom, boom, okay. Boom, okay. So, little hurdle, we got past that. I understand, whatever. Brisket costs more than other stuff. I'm not tripping. Go to the next thing. Okay, what's your two sides? All right, let me see. Okay, let me get that dirty rice, probably hard. Okay, and let me get some fries. Oh, nah, man. Fries ain't sides. I'm like, what? No, no, fries ain't
What?
sides. So I can understand if you saying that it's a business. Okay, cool. But I'm looking at the sign that says sides. It has dirty rice, baked beans, coleslaw, something else, and fries, right? Fries are 250, everything else is 199. I'm looking and pointing like it says right there, sides. That's what it says right there. It says sides. And underneath sides, it has fries. But you telling me that the fries
Mm.
are not a side. This is what person young lady one tells me at the thing, and young man two who was a cook or maybe second in command have happened to walk because he heard me the first time. He come for the second time. Oh no no no. So I tell him, I say, hey man, does it not just say right there? Am I tripping? Is something? Am I the one? Maybe I stumbled the 420 air and got in my and I done messed up and whatever. But it says sides and it has five things under sides. And under sides, it says something else and it's something else, right? What I'm saying is,
Right.
it could have been a distinction somewhere to say fries. It's not no star that says fries, no sign. It's just, so I'm like, so I guess he hears the most common sense conversation he's ever heard in his life. And the owner and ends up being there, he comes out. And he comes out with he's an older gentleman. He comes up the older man. Oh no, we don't. And just walks back like, cause he said it. That's what it is. Okay, boom. I'm like, man. So I said, man, y'all make it hard, man. Y'all make it hard, but I'll pay for the fries. Boom. What's the extra? Okay, boom, it's extra. So now they're like, okay, so now what's my total? It's $25, something like that. Oh, y'all got a two for 30 right there. I can get all this food that was with these extras added on. I get this same food, probably the same price, maybe $10 more, and I get two whole meals. Let me get the two for three, and I just pay for the fries. Boom, right?
Yeah.
So they said something. I said I pay for the fries and the brisket, right? But just give me all my stuff still. Oh, nah, we can't. So I'm like, man, hold up, man. Like, why y'all making this so hard, man? Why is y'all making this so hard, man? Like, I'm not gonna leave out of here because I'm not gonna let my 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 frustrations take over my pure actions. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get
Yeah.
frustrated
Yeah.
and we like we'll uh, we'll slap a blessing in the mouth or we'll renege on our blessing because we got frustrated, whatever. So I'm like, I'm a business. I just came from a spot. I had 300 people, and I had 300 people every Saturday. You don't want me going back with no negative stuff to say, man. Like I'm slugged up with my stuff. You can see my stuff. You know what I'm saying? I got it on. So anyway, so at that point, the frustrations had kind of won. But I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, I ain't gonna have it. The cook that came back and said, you still want the fries? The cook looking at me, and we as men, we as black people, we have these looks that we give each other that we know what the look is when you say it. I can look at you and he's like, man, these niggas be bullshitting, bro. You know what I'm saying? He said all that with a look. He said it, but as he's saying with his finger and telling me, his eyes and his facial expressions is letting me know. You still want the fries, man? You know what I'm saying? Maybe you kind of tripping. I'm like, yeah, bro, because guess you getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Even me, whatever we have going, because I'm in my brain, I'm like, I ain't never come back to this motherfucker no more in my life. Even though I'm not dealing with them, you work here, you black, boom, you just work here. You ain't, let me, I'm saying why I'm like, you know what? Because you looking like, man, I done dropped the fries, bro, and they be charging me. I don't know. He just give me a look like you got me working. Boom. Okay, so I'm like, yeah. So I turn around and look. I'm like, man, I'm not tripping, man. I'm verbalizing my frustration. I'm not tripping, man. I patronize black business, man. As I turn around and look, I'm gonna go to my car to get my phone to show him. I look on the wall and I see a design that I made. And I'm like, man, I made that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, there's a lot of nigga in me though, right? So,
But did you tell
Yeah.
them you
once
made it? Did you tell them
yeah,
y'all giving
this
me
what
a
I'm
hard
saying.
time and I am the designer of your publications?
That's what I said. Literally, I turned around and I was going to my car. I looked, I said, man, I made that. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm saying, that when a nigga gets when a nigga is already on one and he gets some kind of, outer worldly, thumbs up to be like, yeah, you're not tripping. Let me show the universe. Let me show the universe I'm on your side, right? So I got a little
Yeah.
extra. I'm like, I made that. So then the lady was like, what's your name? I said, I'm JB Artworks. Da, 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 da. So she looked, so now she big grin on her face, like, yeah, he did. And now she's looking at the owner, because at this point, I kind of raised my voice. The owner out there, secondary, you know what I'm saying? The dude went dropping fries already. So he left, you know what I'm saying? But it was like three of us out there. So I'm like, I made that. Like, yeah. Yeah, he did make that. And I'm like, now tell him how your order was and how complicated it was and how you had to send me this, that, and other because you had 25 changes. And tell him how at not one point in that whole process did I ever give you anything but positive reinforcement. I didn't tell you what I can't do and what I'm not gonna do because I was like, we two black business, we're gonna work together. She's like, well, yeah. Yeah. So I'm not just saying this out of not being somebody who practices these things. I practice these things and I'm showing you. So now I'm damn now, so I'm like, cancel my order. But she was like, oh, I need some more so and so. I was like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's my business. You know what I'm saying? I work out of these different shops. I'm like, okay. And as me and her start talking, you know what I'm saying? She started giving me the like, yeah, they do be tripping over here. Look, you know what I'm saying? I didn't catch it from her because she had told me about the no fries, so I kind of put out my vision when she said, because she's the catalyst of the no fries or fries as a side type shit. So I was like, oh, they trip. It's a long, long, long because this is turning into a 30-minute conversation after
Yeah,
you know what
it's
I'm
a long
saying?
ass story, bro.
Yeah, yeah, but you see, it's intricate.
Like
It's
it's a long
intricate.
ass story, and I ain't gonna lie. When I went to order my 3 meat Paul's barbecue plate, and you telling me I can't get brisket on it, I would have been like,
No.
you know what? Never mind. Thank you. And I would have walked out then. So I wouldn't
Yeah.
even got to the fries part.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is like, as a small business, bro, I understand that sometimes you have to stand on certain hills because of cost effectiveness, because of competition. There's certain hills you got to stand on because if you don't stand on them type of hills, you gonna price yourself out. You gonna go broke. You know what I'm saying? And you try your
Yeah,
best
so
to
I
try to.
get I get it if it's like you can't have double brisket. I've been to barbecue spots or whatever, and it's like, no, you can't get double brisket, but you can get brisket.
Yeah,
You tell me
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't even get brisket in the 3 meat combo.
yeah.
That's
Pause.
That,
crazy.
that, that that
Pause.
wasn't part of the
Yeah, that's
combo.
crazy.
But
Yeah.
that's crazy. But I respect, like, I respect every person's situation. So I'm respecting it. That, okay, this because there's some barbecue places that don't sell fries. So I'm just elated that this
Yeah.
place sells fries. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, because it's legit barbecue spots are like, no, we don't do fries.
Yeah,
You
enough.
know what I'm
Right?
saying? I
They
can't
got baked potatoes, potato salad. You know what I'm talking about?
exactly.
Because
I gotta
some
respect.
places they have meat, they might run out faster. They might say, "Oh, we don't have
Yeah.
no brisket. We can complement you with some extra chicken or some extra starches or a rib or something like that. They'll give you an option. That'd have been different.
So
No,
the
they said
brisket was available. They just said
it's
it's not available for this combo.
you have to pay more to get the brisket on there
So it's an
on
upcharge
that
because it's a
combo.
premium. It's a premium. It's a premium meat
Premium
pause.
meat. Yeah.
So
Once again,
oh well, that
you know what I'm
makes sense
saying?
then. See, you didn't explain it like that.
But I'm saying I didn't. I wasn't tripping on that. That's what I'm saying. But still, like, if you say I got a 3 meat combo, and you got different combinations, like, it ain't like it's this is not no 10 foot long menu. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a bad menu. It's not a cheap but it's just like it's 3 meat combo. It's very straight. It's like the menu at the Frenchies and Herm Clark. You know what I'm saying? It's intricate but simple at the same time.
Yeah. So the
Yeah.
brisket is a premium upcharge. It's like if I go to Truth Barbecue and I want to get the 2 meat platter,
Yeah,
the beef ribs are a or upcharge because they're
Uh,
not.
exactly.
They're
Yeah,
upcharge.
I'm not
Yeah, I
tripping.
get that. So
I'm not
okay,
tripping on that.
see,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that
the
makes
that's
fries
that's
part,
normal business.
that's what I'm saying. But the fries part is what threw me up. But anyway, so um, get to the end of it. I'm we supposed to be doing business together, so that's how it ended. But sometimes the universe, the whole conversation is, hey, sometimes the universe just lays down things in your lap that you can't help but you're like, oh man, like because I was, I'll roll around life with a bunch of self-doubt. So that's why I overanalyze everything to the point. So when it comes to my mouth, I done reviewed this in my head like 15, 20 times. I done reviewed all of the worst uh outcomes in my head before I said it. So whatever comes out, I'm not taken aback by it. All that being said, I'm thinking I'm tripping. I'm like, maybe I'm tripping, man.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
like,
you're tripping.
nah,
Now
it's
that
true.
we've gotten to the root of it, I think you might have been tripping. And at first, when you was explaining it, when
It
you
was
was like,
different.
yeah, it was different because it was almost like, nah, you can't have brisket on this platter. And to me, that's
But no,
crazy.
but I wasn't tripping on the brisket part. I mean, I got that part. It was the fries and the signage that threw me off the mall. I'm like, the signage say something. The signage says these are fries. That's like, why you ain't put fries in the corner, or why you ain't put fries over there, or why you ain't put fries over here? Why you
Yeah, I
put that
feel
there for?
they should have
The,
like fries and more, and like fries and then something else, and then that's not a side. It's a side, but it ain't a side. It's not a
that's what
side you
I'm
can add to
saying.
a combo. That's what it should be.
Yeah, I'm saying it's literally under the like it has a big red thing that says sides, and under sides it has these things with fry. I'm like, God damn, man. So I didn't say it 17 different ways. Like, you want me to believe you and not my eyes? You trying to tell me that it's raining on your peanut? I didn't do 17 of these type of sayings on their ass, you know what I'm saying? And the more I give, uh, in retrospect, the more the chick is kind of like feeling me. You know what I'm saying? It's just the owner and the assistant manager. But it all ended with, we're gonna do business together some kind of way. Uh, we talked about it because, like I said, when I said I printed it, she was like, "Yeah," and I told her how I get down. He was like, "Well, I need some new hats. I've been trying to get some." And so we started talking and
I
but
mean, if you was a G, you would have gave them a pitch about, why don't you let me redesign your menu or redesign your signs, your signage.
now see, I didn't tell you this part. When they first opened, I came with that pitch. And this is like about 3, 4 years ago, I came with that pitch, and basically because like the guy owns a different place, and this is like his side barbecue place, so his signage is different from the signage that he uses. I mean, he uses signage from his other spot. So it's like he didn't want to double pay for the same thing because he already got signage from the old spot, even though this spot say this, his old spot say that, and he's like, man, nah, I don't, I already got, I got, okay, I can't manage that. You know what I'm saying? That's a business model, bro.
Oh, well, we got a guest, man. Thank you for that long, drawn out story about how
Yeah,
you had to
shaky.
overpay for some fries. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sorry to haven't seen my brother.
Mm-hmm.
But we got a guest in the house, man. We got T Weezy in the house, man.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Chilling, chilling, man. Terrence, let our fans know a little bit about you and tell our fans this exciting podcast that you have going on. I want to say it's every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? You
every
used to saying some
every
stuff.
Sunday, every Tuesday, I got sip and serve Sundays. We just get on here, we just chat, have a little wine, your favorite drink, your cigar, whatever you like to smoke, and just kick it back with me. We just have a good conversation. And on Tuesdays, we have a good chat where we just talk about events. We talk about what's coming up. We talk about food. We talk about travel. Also, we're going to be talking about like real estate, how to get your credit straight, get a house. And a lot of our people need to know that you don't have to have a perfect score to get a house. And so I'm just setting up a lot of things. And I added a new character. It's called Jamaican. His name is Jamaican Terry, just to spice it up a little bit. Just for the little laugh. For the
I saw
laughs, bro.
I saw Jamaican Terry the other night, man. Dominique was in the room, man, and I was sitting in the room, and so I saw like the dreads,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
I heard, I'm like, is that fucking Benoit? I was like, nah, that dude got dressed as Jamaican, and she was like, no, that's your cousin.
That's
So,
me.
yeah, man, where did Jamaican Terry come from, man?
Man, it's been a character. I started doing this a few years ago, and I just put it into play, like when I'm doing sales, just to make people laugh. It started off as a sales gag, and then a lot of my managers start wanting me to use it. So I just put it as like a little character, and just to make people laugh. And if I go out and people frowning, and just to spark people day, just have fun, just give them energy, and just like it just took off. So I said, I'm just gonna make it a real character. I'm just gonna bring it to the podcast and bring a little show. Tonight was actually the first night I really used him in the character, but he's gonna be doing a lot of other things. It's gonna be more hype than that. It was just a little test run to see everybody laugh and everything, telling jokes. And when you if you know anything about Jamaicans, they always give the elders always say you can't do certain things. It be crazy things, but it makes sense. You can't cook a fish without boiling water, just stuff like that, and just energy, just high energy, man. And I started out doing it as a hobby actually in 2010 on YouTube. And I stopped for a while because you see people like Country Wayne and a lot of these other guys, Sean King doing it. And now it's like, I should have kept doing it because now they making money, blowing up, having fun. And it's not like work. And a lot of people feel like when you're doing a podcast, and it's not just a local thing. This is worldwide. You're giving views, you're giving opinions, and some people, they feel a certain way, and everybody has a right to opinion. But at the end of the day, we all on here, we all have fun, we all like what we do. We shout out to businesses, things are going on in lives, man, and just keep it pushing. And we all part of the same cycle.
Okay. Why do y'all watch sunshades in the middle of the night on the podcast?
Yeah, keep it 100, man. It's player, man. You don't want to show y'all. Hey, Diddy say never let people see your eyes, but they see inside of your soul.
Who said that?
Diddy.
Oh man, you quoting Diddy too? Oh man.
I'm just saying though.
Diddy say don't never let them see your eyes, they see your soul.
most people who are in the front of the camera a lot, who have lights, they always, because them lights will make it make it look like you on crack, bro. Because they're gonna make your pupils dilate a certain type of way, trying to adjust their light. So that's why, especially, yeah. So that's why most people who do interviews wear sunglasses, bro.
To wear sunglasses, especially if you got the light right in front of you and you guys all set up, and then it make you have to squint. And I'm blind. I can't see real good, so I definitely don't want a bunch of light in my eyes. If I can't find my glasses, and then sometimes I look like Bob Brock. I work overnight, so I don't get no sleep.
It also preserves your like if you're talking to an audience, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
People have cameras. You ducking your eyes a certain type of way, like it preserves your picture. Your picture, like you'll never have a side eye if you got glasses on. You know what I'm saying? You'll never. You can hide your emotions, like you were saying. You can really hide your emotions better, and preserve a picture as far as it being a celebrity. Because like you do something, especially now. You look a certain way. They take a picture. That's a meme. Oh yeah, he was looking at so and so. They ain't gonna time stamp when it happened. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna go back and watch the video to see when he looked at it, or when all they're gonna see is their face. And oh man, he looked like he guilty. Speaking of guilty,
exactly.
Y'all heard the theory about OJ and the cross country killer?
Oh yeah. So the theory was, okay, there was a dude who was the handyman at the time that she was killed, and he turned out to be a serial killer. The Casanova killer is what his name was. His nickname. Right. I forgot what his real name was. So apparently this guy was the handyman, and he was a serial killer as well, and went to jail a couple of years later. But from my understanding, when it happened, I don't know if he was if he already had some allegations of killing some people already or what, but they were like, they never brought up the handyman as someone who had access to the house to interview him for the murder. They went directly to OJ. So
that's unbelievable. Like, I mean, I've never heard that in the whole. I remember living in that time, and not doing research, but listening to all the information that was being divulged about it, having the personal opinion, having the professional opinions, all that. Never have I heard that. It's like, man, that make it seem like, man.
I've heard it before. I didn't pay. Of course, I wouldn't have paid attention to it then because I was younger. But later on in life, like in my 20s, I've heard of it before because he didn't get caught. Like, he didn't get caught at the time she died. He got caught a little bit later on, and after he got caught, of course, they traced his steps back to his murders, and it was like, oh, you was killing motherfuckers when she got killed. So,
Say she was the handyman like weeks before, and then
yeah,
but and
he was there that week.
he
Like he had been around. He was there. Like he would be there a couple of days a week.
yeah, and they was also saying that he was like you said he was the Casanova Luster. It's like he had knocked her down, or he was trying to knock her down, one of the two,
He probably
because
was.
he
He
was
probably was, bro.
you know. So, but anyway, that's just unique.
Yeah.
Man,
But do you think he did it though? Do you think OJ did it?
I think he knows. I think he probably set it up because they had so many theories. First, they said she owed a bunch of money to a big time dope dealer, and OJ had a gambling debt, so he gave her up, and it was all kind of theories about that. A whole bunch
how
of
would that
theories.
help?
Well, some
How
of
would
it
that
was the
help?
Italian mafia. So one theory was it
Yeah,
was the Italian mafia, and she either had because she had a coke habit. So either she owed
yep,
way too
a
much
lot of money.
money in dope, or it was a gambling situation. And like
Mhm.
the way they were killed, it's a very specific way. They gave them the Italian necktie. Like I don't
Yep.
see OJ filleting somebody up and pulling their tongue
I
out their
think he.
throat.
I think OJ was there. I think he know who did it. I
Oh,
think
he
he.
was there 1,000%.
Yep.
I feel like he was there. Yeah,
Why
he
do you
was
think he
there.
was there, man?
Oh, he was
And
there,
then they
bro.
kept then they
He
kept
said it. He
so
said it himself. He was there, but he ran.
I'm
He
saying
said
that
it
because see
himself.
I'm not okay. So just I mean not just theorizing. I always wondered like how does killing somebody help you monetarily? Like I know that the thing is like I'm intimidating them. Okay, I'm gonna kill them and make sure that you keep up with the payments. But like like I think there are well maybe it's I think there's more people that would like I ain't living in fear. Like I'm if you do that to me then shit I'm just gonna you're gonna kill me regardless. You know what I'm saying? Like how long would you be enslaved to that type of situation
But see,
to be scared to be killed?
it's the intimidation factor. So let's say I'm the Hollywood Hills provider of the drugs, and I have this criminal organization and faction that's technically supposed to be respected. So
Okay.
if I have this millionaire over here saying, "Nah, fuck you, I ain't gonna pay you,"
Yeah.
then the millionaire friend of them, who also is in business with me, and their associates who are in business with me, are gonna look and be like, "Oh, you ain't gotta pay him." So if I make an example out of one, then I'm going to terrorize the rest, and I'm not gonna have to worry about not getting my payments or
I
whatever
can
it
I
is that is needed.
I can see that.
Mafia, their sneak design is the intimidation factor, but they have ways of making you pay. Well, I'm not gonna kill you, bro. I'm not gonna do this. But then they'll show you pictures of your kids getting out of school or your wife going to work. They'll tell you the car, and they figure you're gonna come up with something. You're gonna come up with that money if you don't do it. That's their whole thing. They're gonna manipulate the situation. They're gonna make you pay. Or somebody else's life is gonna be in jeopardy, and you got to live with that blood on your hands. That's the way they do it.
But that's what I'm saying. So are you saying are y'all saying that OJ is stiff? Because to me it's like it's two ways to look at it. Like it's like yeah I understand trying to intimidate somebody with that, but then as an organization, if I play that act out, then how long is before like man I ain't finna mess with them at all, man? Because at some point you choose to mess with the mob or you choose to make like I got a bunch of money. I'm you choose to say because are you like now you know how to you choose like yeah I know it's illegal so because that's illegal I ain't messing with that. If I gotta
Yeah.
change my I'm not you choose at some point to be at the
You
mob.
you might be looking at it through a lens of a law-abiding citizen who's not involved in nefarious activities. If I'm a person who is involved in nefarious activities and this is my lifestyle and this is what I'm doing, then this is who I have to deal with. This is who I'm doing business with.
No,
And I
I'm
don't,
saying
and that's just one angle. I don't know if that's true. I truly think he paid somebody to do it or his son did, to be honest with you. But
I'm saying that if you have if you're in once you level up to certain levels of monetary when you're in different rooms because the mob and the mafia has so much money they're in their rooms too just like
Yeah.
if I'm going to a sex club right and I'm it's my you got first time sex clubs you got lower levels now if I start moving to certain specific types of sex clubs it's gonna be different people in them sex clubs right the people who just are voyeurs, are not gonna be in the room where everybody gets down, right? Because it's
No, that's
different
that
levels of.
that's no, because that's the whole purpose of being a voyeur.
But
So
I'm saying,
what I think you're go ahead.
in this room, ain't no voyeurs, ain't no voyeurs going on. You got rooms that want voyeurs. You got rooms that are we everybody getting down in this room. Not saying that room better or worse. I'm just saying it's a different type of room.
But I
And
tell it on
once I
myself, it's more of a wristband system, and it's kind of like an open world community where you just roam around, and your wristband tells you what you're down for and what you're not. So you can
yeah
all be partying in the same area, but
yeah.
my wristband says I'm not doing that. Now I'll observe you doing it, but I'm not doing it.
But I'm
But
saying there are places that like I'm not saying like that's the type of place where you have the wristband or you have whatever signification that says this is how I get down. But there are certain rooms or certain places it's like, nah, this is what we do here. It's not. It's all we do is this. This is what we. This is we're a subculture of this. The this is all of them. Now you have places where everybody getting spanked with the rubber or the leather wood. It's not no like come watch type shit. You know what I'm saying? We got rooms where everybody getting pissed on. That's what they do in that room. So they might be less amped to have people in there watching them get pissed on, or they might just that's not how we get down. But anyway, saying all that to say that uh once I get in certain rooms with people, it's gonna be that element there. And I choose
Yeah.
to say, I know like when I go to Las Vegas and I'm a high roller and I see a table, now if I see said gangster sitting down, because I know the rich people and because I'm rich too. Oh no, I ain't gambling with them. I don't know. I ain't gambling. It's like, oh, okay. I'm gonna look for the place where the people who ain't like them are working out or living. Or I'm gonna be like, shit, I don't give a damn. Gambling with them, but not thinking to yourself, anytime I deal with these people, I incur how they get down.
Well, see, that's when you're in the mob. Mob when you have mob ties or you're in the mafia. First of all, you got to look at it as this: it's a family. A lot of these people come from broken homes who they probably were runaways when they were 13. They took them in. They did little running numbers, sold little dope, or stole some cars for them, and they groomed them and they brought them up in that way because they didn't have family. That became their family. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a little different when you look at it from that perspective. Now they're at a certain point of level where, hey, I need you to go do this, or somebody shitted on me, or
yeah, yeah,
somebody did this, and they're gonna handle it accordingly. And it's like, but you got to know that some of them people that you're gonna have to take away or take out are gonna be some people that you probably were friends with at one time, or family members, or somebody that you were mentor with. So that's a whole nother side of the mafia's whole self is that side, the
yeah,
side that a
yeah.
lot of people don't talk about.
And that's why that's why you make a decision. However it goes down. Well, I guess if you're groomed into it, that's one thing. But I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
a person like let's say one of three of us coming to 40 mil in the next 2 years. Now when we go places, it's different type of places we go. Now when
Mm-hmm.
we eat in. Now when we go shop. Now when we, now the people we talk to on a daily basis, but not because we've changed, it's because we have different visions on how. Because like if when I had 20K in the bank, this is how I was thinking. Because this is what I know I could touch. I didn't have. I didn't. They wasn't even calling me about the $1 million shit when I had 20K in my. You know what I'm saying? Now they calling me and say, "Hey, we can put your meal with my meal with my meal. I know you got a meal." So what I'm saying is now everybody calling me, not just straight up, citizens, but people who are not, upstanding law-abiding citizens. And I can make the
Right.
choice to be like, I make at some point people make choice like, well, the money green, I don't care about your background. They simply make the conscious choice to say, man, the money green, but I know with your background, it's a chance it could go sideways because you have this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do business. And they don't say it in that way sometimes. Sometimes they do. But sometimes they don't, they'd be like, oh no, it's not the right look for my company. I don't think our you know what I'm saying, however they say it, they'll frame it. or they'll take another deal on purpose. Like, that ain't the best deal for you. Yeah, man, but shit, other deals are with gangsters. So if I did a deal with them, if it go bad, they're gonna be calling my house. You know what I'm saying? Like, take pictures of my kids.
How would you
50 Cent.
know? A lot of times
50
they're not
Cent, Mr.
walking around with
Bam.
signs that say they're gangsters, bro. And the other
No,
piece
but you
is a lot of
know.
times they're doing business that they already know who they're dealing with. Prime example, Bruno Mars, Vegas residency at the casino. I'm not saying the casino is the mob, but just using them as an example. I have a Vegas residency here at the casino and I'm being paid. Now,
Yeah.
the rumor was he owed upwards of 50 million in gambling debt. I'm not sure if
Yeah.
that's a true story or not, but I'll use this as an example. I got a Vegas residency here. I like to gamble. I get paid. I got credit when I go to the blackjack table. I'm Bruno Mars. I sing every Tuesday and Thursday here. So I go, but I'm losing now. And now I look up, I'm 2-3 days in, and I'm 5 M's in the hole.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that crazy
Now I
though?
gotta pay it back.
Isn't that crazy though? Because when you in the hole, essentially, that shit is not real though. Because like that's money that you didn't count on having. You didn't count on having that million. He bet like let's say he came with 100,000. All he can lose is 100,000 physically, but he can lose 1 million, and they'll be like, "Nigga, you owe us $1 million." Like, I came with 100,000. How I owe you more than I came with?
Well, you came with 100,000, but you owe them more because they gave you a loan to gamble with. So you came with 100,000, you lost the whole 100,000. I still want to
Mm-hmm.
play. You young James Boogie Augustus, platinum award winning artist. You
Yeah,
work here. I pay you 10 M's a year. You work here. So I know how
yeah,
much you're worth. I know you
yeah,
good for it. Worst case
yeah,
scenario, I don't pay your ass. You are singing and dancing for your debt. So
For
I'll
your
I'll I'll front you the M. I'll front you the million. And
okay,
now you lose that million, front me another million. Okay, cool. I'm
yeah,
probably being the Vegas owner of the casino.
yeah,
Well, I'll front you up to 10 M's. Once you get to 10 M's, I ain't fronting you no more. You're just gonna be singing and dancing for a year
yeah,
for free.
yeah,
If you're dumb enough to keep losing it. So if you're dumb enough to keep digging yourself in that hole,
you
they
gonna
gonna
stay
keep
there.
the rope to hang yourself with. And then boom, now you look up and you wake up and you 6 M's in the hole with this establishment that could be ran by gangsters or could not be. And then, that's how back in the day, old Vegas, you get guys getting their fingers broken, the jury taking it, their
Or
driver's
even
license.
if, or even if you start winning so much, they want to know if you're cheating or not. If they find out you're cheating, that's another way. They break your hand, or they break all your fingers, take an eye out, take a kneecap, or beat you up in the alley. So they go both ways. You win too much money too fast, they're watching you too.
yeah,
You can even
I
take it to
think
like
that
the local gambling shack right now. If you go to one of these local gambling shacks and they know you, because most of the time you got to be known by the people who run it. They know you. They know you to be a guy who have a little bit of money. Okay, I'll give you a loan up to a certain amount because I know I can get it back. And then I know where you at. And if you don't pay me back, I'm going to come, see where you at.
Come see about you.
Yeah, come see about you, man. Man,
come
have you
see
had
about me.
any recent debates on the Gentleman's Corner, man? I know y'all talk about a lot of controversial stuff over there, man. Let's throw around one of these topics you talk about.
Well, we talked about
Hold on one second. I'm gonna
privilege.
step away for 2 seconds, but y'all don't stop.
All right, cool.
Uh,
Hold on, let me get some ice real quick.
all right.
Oh, you switched up. What is this? What is this jersey you got on?
Know what it is, man.
What's that? What's that he got?
Josh Allen?
Bills. That boy good enough for being a Madden cover. He ain't no problem, man. That's why
Yeah, man.
we got Stephon Diggs.
Yeah. Now
Yup.
not saying this ain't we got him, but this is Josh, man. This is
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Joshua.
So give us one of these Gentleman Corners topics, man. What y'all be over there arguing about, man?
Man, we talk about relationships. We talk about privileged gold diggers.
Oh, privileged gold diggers. Okay, let's see about it.
Gold diggers. So let's say you going on the first date. You know how they always showing the videos of the woman I want to be taken here and there. And you a lot of people come in, they say, "Hey man, how do you handle this situation when you at a table with a young lady, you want to impress her, and she not paying you no attention, she on her phone, she want to be wine and dine, and you not feeling the date." So me, I would say you go through it to the fullest, and then when it come time for the bill, and you ain't feeling her, hey, I'm going to the bathroom, shorty, right back. You tip your waiter, pay your bill, and you diamond dash her ass and leave her sitting at the table. Let her think about
I see that. I
So,
see
you-
that
so you so you
Williams, that
said so
Williams
you
family
said
coming out right there.
hold on. So you said if you're not feeling the date, like you take Shorty out, y'all go to Steak 48, you know what I'm saying, and you're trying to have a good convo with her, and she really not feeling you, and she trying to order another plate for her kids and shit.
it. Yeah, you let her
So when
order it.
you
When the,
better
but
order
when,
it. When the
yeah,
bill come, I'm be like, hey, I'm finna run to the restaurant right quick, and you pay your bill.
you pay your
Mm.
bill, so you don't get in trouble because she gonna let them know where you stay, or if she don't know where you stay, that's even better. But it's a first date, most likely
Nah,
she'll
I
know
said
where
she
you
don't
stay.
know. It's even better.
Yeah, and then since she into her phone and into ordering all that stuff, you let her pay for it. You bounce. That's how you stop them gold diggers from thinking they privileged.
What say you, young James Boogie?
Man, I ain't saying I'm a pimp. I ain't saying I walk with a limp. I definitely ain't no simp. But I'm gonna say
That part.
this. The first part is I ain't I ain't trying to impress her, bro. If she wasn't impressed with me from the conversation we had to get to this point, then I ain't trying to impress her with nothing that I'm doing. So
Exactly.
it's gonna change like the whole action of what we're going out before we go out, the conversation is literally like about what we like. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people, their conversation to be about how can I impress? Like I said, how can I impress you? How can I show you I got bread? We're going to the expensive at restaurant. How can I show you that I'm a provider by doing these things for you, right? And shit, I should be able to tell you that. And now the date's not so superficial to where I will feel offended, to where I would want to like, man, she's trying to gold dig me. If it's genuine in the beginning act of us even getting there, and like we ain't gotta go stay 48 because shit, I don't even let's go have some fun. Let's go to main event. I like to play video games, or I like to ride roller coasters, or I like to swim, or I like to
Yeah.
work out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So at this point, shit, I ain't trying to impress you. I'm trying to
But
Exactly.
get to know you.
in the event that I like steak and she likes lobster, and we've had this conversation over maybe 2, 3, 4 phone conversations or whatever.
Hmm.
Exactly.
She likes lobster. I like steak.
Okay, boom,
Uh, she like tequila. I like bourbon. So we go to Steak 48.
boom. Okay, boom.
Boom.
We there.
We there. And
Yeah,
we trying to get to know each other a little better. It's first in person meeting.
yeah,
And she on her phone. She kikiing with her girlfriend. She taking
yeah.
selfies of the lobster you bought her, and she ordering another lobster to go. And
Okay.
y'all ain't had no decent conversation at all. So it's not even about you trying to impress her. I mean, of course, if you're going out on a date with a young lady that you're trying to, get official with,
Yeah.
there is some sort of impression that you're trying to put on. You're trying to be, what
Trying to
I'm talking.
put
You're trying to
an
put a good
impression.
face
You
forward.
trying to no. You're trying to leave an impression, but leaving an impression doesn't necessarily mean you have to try to impress her because
I'm
trying
not.
to
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
well,
I agree
that's
with
what
you.
I'm saying.
Yeah,
I want her to have a good time as well. I want to have a good time. We want to have a good time.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going somewhere nice.
So we're going somewhere nice. That's what we like, right?
Yeah.
Right. Y'all
So
both
We
agreed.
like.
so
You're gonna know that before you get there. You should be able to discuss where you're gonna go on your first day when you first meet up. What you like. Okay, well, I'm feeling this. Well, we're gonna have lunch or brunch, or we're gonna have dinner, or we're gonna
Yeah.
have this. And we decide, okay, let's decide we both made a decision to go to State 48. So now it's official. Y'all both
yeah.
agreed.
We
Let's
like
do it.
this.
I work in that area. It's right there. We
Yeah,
both like a little lobster.
yeah,
Y'all both agreed.
yeah,
And now you feeling like, okay, we here, we having a good time. All of a sudden she goes to the phone, she on it, and she look at this, taking pictures and do woo woo. You talking
yeah,
to her, asking questions, she going, huh? Oh, what you say? I didn't hear
yeah,
you. I wasn't paying attention. So Now you want me to do all this stuff, but I'm not really feeling this date. So I'm trying to get to understand what's going on with you. And
I'm
all of
gonna
a
leave
sudden
it there. I'm
now,
gonna stick with the bill. I mean, I'm not tripping on it. I'm not saying
you're not
that's
sticking with the bill. You sticking with what
with
she
her bill.
deserves.
With her
Yeah, well,
bill.
because she ain't into me, so I'm not into taking care of your bill. If you ain't into me, why should I pay your part? It's our
Oh
first
yeah, I
date, and
feel
you
that.
ain't you
I
ain't
feel it
asking
though.
no questions. You ain't talking to me. You you ain't feeling me. Then you just on a date to eat free food. That's what you wind up doing. You wind up getting
Yeah.
sucker punched. So now you
So I would
return.
tell her, but I'd be like, nah, man. I would like, well, I would think. Let me say, I won't say what I would do. I think there's different ways to handle that, and I'm not tripping. That's the cold way. What you said, that's the cold way to do it. That's I can't. You know what I'm saying? But
You,
I done
you you
told.
you don't have that dog in you to do somebody that. But she didn't tell you that was her plan. She told you I'm
But,
feeling you in
but
that. But you find out she just really trying to get some free food off you.
but hold
Yeah,
on. What if getting the free food wasn't a plan? What if she truly had a plan to get to know you, get to whatever, and then
And then and you'll know it.
when y'all get there, it's awkward. It's a little weird for her.
yeah,
Maybe you not the expectation that she had. So what if
yeah,
it
Right.
just what if the vibe ain't there? You know what I'm saying? And the only way she knows how to get through the date without causing a scene or upsetting a man, as some young ladies say that they're afraid to do, is kind of
yeah.
just be quiet, reserved, sit back on her phone, texting a homegirl, homie, a little creepy. I can't wait to get done. What if that's the only way she knows how to proceed through the date until it's over?
So when you have that scenario, and you
Mhm.
say, "Well, hey, what's going on?" It might be something else she might want to do. Maybe she want to go. Maybe she's that kind of person that likes to do a fun date first. Maybe she's a fun date girl. Maybe she's
We got
not.
to talk about this though.
Yeah, we
Y'all
talk
talk.
about
That's
it.
what I'm
We
saying.
talk about it.
We are.
Yeah, yeah.
We
We talk
talked
about
about
that.
it. We doing what we at the place where you wanted to go, but you ain't feeling me.
Right.
And
But then
I'm
she
feeling you,
says,
but you ain't feeling me.
right. But then let's say like Aaron said, he said, well, maybe it's kind of awkward because the environment is it's like, oh, so when you talk about dating, where you go, and that's one of the topics that we talk about. We're like, okay, what's a good first date? Because you don't want it to be awkward. You don't want it to be expensively awkward. I would say expensively awkward to where you feel like, oh, she ain't talking to me. I'm paying all this money. You don't want to get yourself caught up in that. So I always tell people go somewhere where you have to interact with each other, where you have to talk. You have to bounce ideas off each other. I always say take a first date. You want to have food, fun, and I say Dave and Buster's is a good first date because you have to interact with that person. You're gonna get a good drink.
Yeah,
You're gonna get you some good food, and you're gonna pick up if she's a team or is she for you or is she not for you. So that way, even if the date is kind of faltering or kind of it's not so boring. Now it might be something she need to get out of you, or you something you need to get out of her. But you go to a restaurant, sometimes it's a little loud, or it's quiet, or it's awkward, or
yeah,
her girl, how's it going? And she's not that. She might not be a talker. She might be a person that likes to interact with you on an action base or some bowling. You got to figure those things out before you even get to state 48. And some of them don't do that. That's why I said that. Some
that's what
of
I'm
them say,
saying.
"Oh yeah, yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. Like a lot of like the reason why I personally be having issues with like a lot of call in, like this is before the internet. Anything that's call in or you know what I'm saying, because people don't give you the complete story. They'll give you their part of the story. And what I'm
yep,
saying is like to me, more times than not, we end up speaking to the people who are deficient of the norm, right? So,
yep,
and that's not saying that's just facts, bro. Like who calls in the radio? Not the norm, the super fanatics and the people who are like trying something new. You have the
mm-hmm,
first timers and you have the people who all it's the people in between. They just listen, right? So
yeah,
even though it's a bunch of them people that's first timers and a bunch of fanatics, it's a bunch of them, but still they ain't the majority. But that's who you responding to and talking to and making like oh, like Instagram or Facebook or any of these, they're perfect examples. You look on there every day, you see some wild ass shit like a
yeah,
woman. woman sleeps with man's best friend, blah blah blah, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so now you have all the normals who wouldn't do shit like that, are like dislike whatever. They're just saying. Then you have
Yeah.
the fanatics. It's gonna be like, yeah, that happens all the time. It happened to me. It's 400,000 of them. Now it's 3 million who it never happened to, but it's 400. But shit, you look like damn 400,000. That's a bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? And they all are contributing to this. That shit crazy. So no,
Yeah.
just
It can get
bringing it back.
crazy.
It's
So
like
basically, what you do, you got to get to know a person. If you're not, because it can happen. You might not feel each other, and everybody don't choose stay for the first day. Some people, me and my wife, first day was at Pluckers,
yeah,
and we
I
had a
like
great
Pluckers,
time.
man. I
Yeah,
had a
we had
great
a
time at
great
Pluckers
time.
too, but they
Yeah,
really it
depending on
say
what you
chicken
order.
wings.
Pluckers hiding motherfucker too.
But it say Pluckers, like it say chicken wing bar, and
Yeah,
like I don't know if that's a good. They don't really have good chicken. They don't have good chicken wings.
Yeah, I'm
They
not a
don't have.
fan of their chicken. I went there once.
Yeah, it's not. You would think like you a chicken wing bar. You really it's a bar that sells chicken wings. You're not a chicken wing place that
Bombshells,
has.
their chicken wings to me are better than Pluckers.
And Bombshells is kind of like mediocre
Yeah,
in the
hmm
chicken wing game. I'm talking about. I mean, it's good. Well, shit, it's
they
vicious,
good.
but
They
you
good.
know,
It ain't like the old school how Hooters chicken wings used to be.
I
Hooters used
ain't
to
never.
run the chicken wing game,
Hooters
and then
did. I
they
went there
fell off.
twice, man.
They
Yeah,
fell off bad.
Hooters wings used to be good, man.
Yeah,
I go to Twin Peaks though. Twin Peaks wings be kind of fire.
man,
Yeah.
I haven't had their wings. I never had Twin Peaks wings. I've had like a burger or something like that, but not their wings.
Yeah, I ain't never went to a city bar and ate wings, man. I'm like, shit. If I'm here, I might as well get fat.
You never been to a who and did what?
A titty bar,
And had
Hooters, Twin
wings?
Peaks. They
Are
had
those
wings,
really
but
titty bars, bro? They ain't really titty bars, bro.
they,
They just bars. They just
with chicks
bars
that had titties out.
with lingerie. They don't be out. They be tucked in. Now, if you go to the Twin Peaks in Midtown, not Midtown, in Greenway Plaza,
Mm.
it's a little different. I think they escorting out of there, bro. They be trying to hit up the little rich execs, man.
The rich, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I go to because it's like it's a little different than there, man. But hey, man, the best wings
They
I've
all the
ever had in my
same, bro.
life was in Atlanta, bro. I feel like anywhere you go in Atlanta, if they can't cook shit else, they can cook wings though, and Philly
Oh,
cheesesteaks. Apparently,
in Savannah.
no, in Atlanta.
Oh, Atlanta. Yeah, so when we went to
Savannah's, yeah.
Atlanta, they some of their places, they food was okay, but like some of them, like we tried Candy Spot.
I don't know why.
It was horrible.
I know.
I don't know why.
It was horrible, bro. It was horrible.
I know why. I don't know why. Yeah, first they can't cook, bro. Like they
They can't.
swerving down that they cook Southern soul food in Georgia, and maybe outside of Atlanta they do in the racist areas. Them fat white women probably do, but in Atlanta, like
Yeah, they don't know nothing about no
they don't
soul
know how to
food.
cook. They
They don't
can
know.
cook some wings. If you go to strip club or any place, they got good wings, and then they got Philly cheesesteaks because apparently people from Philadelphia migrated to Atlanta.
Mm.
But yeah, the rest of that shit was trash.
It was trash. There was a Chinese place by the hotel we was at. The food was better. It was fresh. It was hot. It was very good.
Oh yeah, I had some good Chinese food too, man. I went to this one place. This lady, like, she was the daughter of an Asian dude and a black lady, and she had some funny looking ears, but they made some good fried rice.
Yeah, the shrimp fried rice was it was off the chain. But like stuff like that, when you go to places, it's stuff so expensive. You want to make sure you get your money's worth. A lot of these places they don't commit. They don't believe in good customer service. Like my favorite breakfast place, me and my wife, we love the Breakfast Club. The lines be long as hell, but the breakfast they always make sure their customers are taken care of. They'll come out, hey yo, we sorry for the wait, yada yada, whoop to woo. We're gonna take y'all over here to the second spot. We're gonna get out this heat. We're gonna get y'all fed. Hey, y'all come with us. We have been in line for like an hour, but they took care of us. You know what I mean?
You waiting in line to go sit down and eat?
Yeah, we were in line because we used to be there by 9 o'clock. We got there like it was almost 11. Like, oh, we knew this was a bad idea.
Yeah.
But
Mm-mm.
but the partner
No.
came out. They took care of us, and it was. But they food worked. In some places, they foods you don't mind. You just like you
I
chilling,
agree.
you off. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna wait like that for
Don't
what's
say
the
it. Don't say it. No, don't do
Cracker
that, man. Don't
Barrel.
do
I ain't
that.
gonna wait no hour
Oh
for
man,
Cracker Barrel.
I
They
ain't never ate a
trash.
Cracker Barrel in my life.
Don't do it, dog. Don't do it. They trash.
Man, they say Cracker Barrel got that good Southern big thick, the thick
No. Kelly's.
biscuits.
You need to go to Kelly's, bro.
I've been to Kelly's before.
Kelly's Kelly's. They give you a lot for your money.
Cracker Barrel
I
used to
thought
be
Cracker
good.
Barrel. I thought
Cracker Barrel used to
was
be good. They
But-
going way down.
Cracker Barrel used to be good, but every time I went to Cracker Barrel, I felt like we weren't supposed to be in it.
Yeah.
Like, it is funny because, as a kid, like my old man, like we ain't never go to Cracker Barrel. Like he was like, nah, we ain't going to Cracker Barrel.
It was
like,
IHOP or Denny's for us.
yeah, we ain't never go to Cracker Barrel, but my good ass want to go to Cracker Barrel once I would come in the door, and I'm like, man, we've been missing this. This is good, but when you walk in, now you like, I don't know if
Like
I'm
they
supposed to
fit
be in
certain
there.
people in certain areas.
Yeah, it just feel like this is wrong.
It feels segregated.
Which way
do.
you to?
And then when you and I don't and see like I haven't took the time out to research this, but you see some of this dumb shit on TikTok and they tell you the origins of the Cracker Barrel and what it meant, and I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, well, if that's true. That's kind of
What-
messed up.
First off, just asking, I don't want you to, well, which one did you go to?
I've been to
I
several
go to
Cracker
one at
Barrels.
Pearland.
Like I don't have like
Okay.
one. I've been to several. I've been to like Cracker Barrels on the interstate. I've been to
Yeah, I have too. We went to one close to League City. We was going on a cruise. We stopped there. They food was horrible too.
Oh, I never
Yeah,
been,
so
man.
it's-
Well,
I mean,
see,
you might
I
be
used to
good
live
for
by
you.
one.
See, the first time I went was when I was working in oil and gas, and I was traveling, across the South a lot. So it was Cracker Barrel. I stopped in and like, man, I've been missing this my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And so, yeah, the one in Pearland is trash though.
Yeah, it's trash. I used to like.
I think all Pearland food is trash though, for the most part.
Well, let's see. For the most, like there are certain. Now I'm gonna take this Jake's. The best hamburger I've ever had, me and my wife has ever had, has been at Jake's.
Jake's.
Jake's?
Jack's. Yeah, Jack's. Jack's. They got Jack's
Hold
bar and grill.
Hold on. Y'all keep going, man. I'm gonna fight somebody.
Yeah, Jack's got some good burgers. They got the best hamburgers I've ever had in my life. They have the best. Like they got a Baja burger, got jalapenos, lettuce, tomatoes, onions, bacon, mayonnaise, mustard. And the food always hot. It's always fresh. It's always slamming. Always.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and they big. Their hamburgers are huge. Even their quarter pound burgers are huge. You got to cut them in half to really digest them. You ain't gonna just bite into it. You're gonna be good. They got good burgers. Stomp burgers. They're pretty decent.
Oh, that's the one over there right next to Exxon, right?
Yeah, they're pretty cool. Lotus was actually pretty good. The Lotus seafood that's over here, they pretty good, but a lot of other places have gone way down, man. Like Whataburger, I love Whataburger.
Whataburger chains once they sold to the people in Chicago. I hate Lotus, man. I hate going to Lotus. I hate going over there. It's always a line. It's always some ghetto person ain't taking my order the right way.
yeah, there'd be some young hood rats in there, but we order online and just go pick it up.
Yeah.
That's the best way. But they don't really have no good food places. We go to Gringos sometime. We go there sometimes. They're all right. And of course, we like Row House. That's where y'all, we go to Row House over there. That's one of my wife's favorite spots. We like Row House. Their steak is actually better to me than Steak 48 steak.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, their steaks are better. A lot better. Steak 48 is way overpriced.
Yeah, it's overpriced. You going there for the name and the ambiance and all of that. And, yeah.
They steak Row House, they're gonna give you a good steak because you can get tomahawks there too. You can get all the same thing. It's just better seasoning to me. It's just seasoned better. It's like it's something about the bougie places like they don't want to season their food. They scared that they're gonna run you off or something.
They do
So
salt and pepper. I was gonna go to this one little steakhouse in Atlanta, man, and until I saw the prices, they had some 14 karat gold tomahawk that was like $800.
yeah, yeah. That they got a place like that. They got a place like that here too. I think Vic and Anthony's got a 24 karat 14 karat gold steak or something like that. One of the places. It's either Steak 48 or Vic and Anthony.
Yeah, I'm not
Well,
paying that,
why would I want a 14 carats? Like I understand that it's
bro.
expensive. Like
It's some
A
ignorant shit.
tomahawk steak. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
it's a
tomahawk steak.
tomahawk. It's a tomahawk, but then it's some sort of con, like it's I don't it's not real 14 karat gold. It's some kind of food coloring. I don't know what the fuck it is, to be honest with you.
They say it's
But
real. They say it's real liquefied gold, and
no,
you
I
eat it.
don't. Yeah, I'm not eating liquefied, and they do it.
You don't eat
They
it. It's wrapped.
it's
It's wrapped.
wrapped. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. You don't
but
eat it. It's
here's the
wrapped in
cold
14.
part. The coldest part about that is the only reason we say that the gold is expensive or good is because somebody said it's good. Like it's all perceived. It's not like there's no physical things like, oh, gold is better than fucking steel or gold is better than dirt. Like shit can't grow from gold, but we've said that gold and diamonds. Somebody said whatever time in life that these shits are expensive. So if you put your
Yeah,
food in that shit
yeah.
crazy.
you know how
Yeah.
much data. You know how much data you can store on gold.
Nope.
Uh,
Yeah, it's stupid. It's like a stupid amount. Like if you have a drive that has gold in it,
Yeah.
it holds more data. My bad. I'm sorry.
I mean, but is the goal is being able to hold data, is that more important than growing food? I'm just asking a wild question, just
It depends
speculative.
on the application. So
Hell no.
if I don't have any means to eat, but I have, but see, I don't know, because if I don't have any means to eat, then of course it doesn't. But if I
What you
have
mean? But you
means
got to
to
eat
eat,
though.
well, let me finish.
Go ahead.
I have means to eat. Matter of fact, whatever I'm doing, that I have all this data that I'm using for my day to day business or whatever. If that's the case, then yes, because that's how I'm eating. So yeah,
No, but
if
what I'm
it's a
saying
tool,
is,
if it's a tool for my resources, then yes. But
but you
if I
you're
just
putting
have
your
it to
resource.
have it, but I need food, then no, that's stupid.
No, but you're putting your resources before your needs. Your
No, I'm not.
resources are, well, this is how I'm saying. If I have to eat to live, whether I have resources, whether I have money or don't have money, I still got to eat to live.
mhm.
Eating food is part of putting food and nourishment in your body is part of is part of being a healthy or
So
living. Period.
you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. If I am a truck
Let me
driver,
finish.
if I'm a
Let me
truck
finish.
driver by trade,
Yeah, you
and
gotta eat.
I'm a truck driver by trade, and I have a eight $80,000 truck in the driveway.
Hmm.
It's important to me to maintain that and keep that because that is the tool I use to gain my resources. So that's the tool I
Yeah,
use to get the food that I eat for nourishment.
that's on a micro. I'm saying that
Okay.
I'm saying that is gold the ability to store data on this chip, is that more important than the ability to be able to wake up every day?
Well, no, that's common sense though.
Okay, so why is gold more expensive than dirt? Because somebody said that gold is before any data had to be involved with it. Even adding that added thing makes it even better. But I'm saying like, bruh, the ability to eat is the most important thing. It's like when teachers always complain about not they pay. They're like, shit, we should get paid more because everything that happens through us. But then somebody else is like, nah, man, that dude over there who pretend to be like somebody who's pretending to be somebody who's all made up. That's more. We want to pay more money for that than to educate kids. It's the perception of what it is, and we just accepted certain perceptions. You accept the fact that teachers don't get paid more than actors. We accept the fact that if you make music and you're good at it, you should be rich. That's the facts that we accept. But like shit, why the fuck? Why? somebody else is like shit because I know I can manipulate the system so that my people who can't sing can always get money. I can manipulate the system to say that, oh, these people who don't jump as high or run as fast can always get money, and they ain't shot a basketball or do a football or kick none of that shit in their life, but they making more than the people who are actually good at it.
Yeah, because some of your head coaches in basketball and football, they've never played the game in their life, but they're good at it.
They're good
Miami
at
Dolphins
talking
head
about
coach
it.
started off as the towel boy. Never played sports, but he's one of the best coaches in the game right now.
Miami Heat.
No,
Oh, Miami
Dolphins. Miami
Dolphins.
Dolphins. Yeah, Miami
Who, the
Dolphins
tall
No, the
boy?
coach.
Miami
I
Dolphins.
thought
Yeah.
Flores.
No,
No, the
Flores.
young
No,
the young
I'm
guy.
tripping. Oh, okay, okay. The mixed guy.
Yeah.
My fault.
He was a towel boy.
Yeah, my basketball zone. That's why I'm thinking basketball. But
Mm-hmm.
but I'm saying though, even in that though, what I'm saying is the perception is greater than the act, because what I'm saying is the perception is we've accepted certain things, but like even though we accepted that, like how can you be like, yeah, teachers get paid this, and people who make music get paid that. The only person who will be okay with that is somebody who's like, I make money off of the singers. If I ain't making money off the teachers, why I care about what they get paid?
I mean, that's been a thing. So when we were elementary, how does a teacher make 38.5,
Yeah.
and they're the ones they're getting you prepared for the next level, and you got all these other people that are getting paid far more than teachers, and they don't even have a good career, but they make so much more, or they come up with an idea, or things happen where the teacher's not appreciated, so they wind up going to the private schools because they're paying more and they have better benefits, and your kid is losing out on their education by them not wanting to pay them. Like, HISD is a mess now. Like, when we were in school, if y'all can remember, they used to take us on field trips for free. The museum, the planetarium, Astroworld, Nabisco, Coca-Cola. We used to take trips.
Went to camp for a whole week for free.
Yeah, we had camp, Boy Scout camp. They had all these things. HISD, the dropout rate was very low. And now they got the state taking over, and it's horrible. That guy does not know what he's doing, and it's meant to drive all the poor kids to keep them there while the richer districts grow. And because I remember going to a school in elementary, they used to have us segregated to go to a school. It was a white school called Sinclair World, but it was a white school. But they called it Sinclair World in the elementary. They were learning how to do uh, weather, how to be bank tellers. They didn't teach us that in the black schools when we were growing up. They didn't teach us how to do money and become producers. At this school, they taught us those things at that school, was for them, it was normal. To us, it was like, oh, wow. They even called it a different name, Sinclair World. Like, oh, they never taught that in the black community. That's why a lot of our youth are lost. That's why they don't know how to make investments. That's why we have this poor mentality. That's why we're struggling, because we never was taught that. Our parents didn't know how to do that. All they knew was how to survive, give us a house, a roof over our head, some food in our belly, some clothes on our back. But Jordan, recycling Jordans all the time. We were paying $115. Now they're triple that now. They're $200 or $315. Our parents couldn't afford that, so they say, you know what? Y'all want them shoes, y'all gotta go buy them yourself. Y'all gotta get y'all own job. And now society is like, before they go and vote and stop somebody from voting against us, they'll go spend $300 on a pair of Jordans and ain't voted or nothing. And then they mad when they don't get nothing passed. Well, guess what?
Hmm.
You made your decision. You didn't vote. So that's why they took this away. That's why the gun laws are different. That's why you can't do this now. And Texas still hasn't passed a bill to raise minimum wage. All these years, minimum wage in Texas is still $7.25. All the other states are $15, $21. Why do you think that is? Because of the South. Every South state is still $7.25. And we're not voting these guys out. And this is why we have these podcasts. This is why we have these conversations, so the youth can see, we'll laugh. We'll let them know, hey, bro, but they need to know the deal. to get to this plateau. That's what it's all about, man. We got to get them up here because that's what they like. The youth understands this game. They have opportunities that we didn't have. Now it's like they can sing on YouTube and make $1 million. Just they're streaming.
Can they though?
Well, with the right people, but now you got the Diddy files is out, and they bashing
I
him.
think it ain't changed, man. Like I
No,
think that I'm saying, like, as long as I can remember and as long as I researched, it's always been like, hey, if you are great at what you do, you can be, you know, you can be successful. Like the fame and people equate fame with success.
yeah,
So if I'm famous, I'm successful.
yeah,
But there are a lot of broke famous people.
exactly,
And then we
exactly.
judge those people. We judge them. We judge them like, oh, how you famous and not how you famous, but don't have X amount of dollars.
Mm-hmm.
When fame essentially is just a perception.
Yeah, but you got a lot of independent guys who are independent. You got your Pow Wow, your Slim Dogs, your Little Kitty,
Yeah,
Bun B, Pimp C.
yeah.
They started off independent, and now they have businesses, building communities. Where you got the guy who started with like somebody like Bad Boy or Def Jam. They not really that successful. They lost all their money. They broke. They can't even afford to keep their own house. They staying in hotels now. And so,
Then
which one is
again,
better, independent or big corporation?
then again, they sat in different rooms that we ain't never sat in.
Mm-hmm.
So so like we'll say well Bad Boy or G Unit or Death Row, right? Or you name they got to points where they were sitting in rooms that us on this pod ain't never sat in.
And never said in.
They they've seen probable outcomes that we can't even fathom. They also come from our same situations. So we have similar ways of thinking. They might have better, they have might have larger output on their what they put in because of the situation. They grinded harder or they grinded better or just the stars aligned or whatever you want to call it.
Or
But
somebody
they
gave them
had
an opportunity,
the
give them a break.
opportunity. They got an opportunity that we didn't get, right?
Yep.
What I'm saying is they have our same mentality. So, like I'm saying, there's situations where everybody on this pod would react differently to the same situation. Hey man, shit. I fuck with all three of y'all, but I want you for the 50 million. Right? One person
Mm-hmm.
might say, like, hell nah, it's three or nothing. Another person might be like, well, can we work something out? Another person might be like, I'm gonna take it and come tell y'all I'm taking it, but I'm gonna reinvest in y'all, right?
I'm gonna be investing in y'all, right?
Yeah. Not one of them is wrong. But then in the long run, it could be looked at like, nah, you was being selfish. You was being too arrogant. I'm saying the wrongness is perspective. It's all perspective.
Yeah,
Everything. So then when you start breaking down situations like what makes your perspective better than my perspective?
exactly,
Why
exactly.
why when you said I gotta respect it, but when I say it's not as respected? You
Yep.
got you got people who believe the same shit who can't get on the same, like people who like we all read the Bible, but this person like, nah, I'm a Baptist. Nah, man, I'm a Pentecostal. Nah, I'm a Roman Catholic. Nah, I'm a y'all think the same shit and can't get along. So now you talking about people who don't think the same supposed to get along. So getting along ain't the issue.
Ain't the issue.
It's the respecting what he say, what she say, how they feel, and being realistic in what we saying. Like, nah, I can't just say it because you feel it. We gotta be realistic, man. Because I don't believe in Allah, or
Yeah.
I don't even like chocolate milk, or I don't even think that I don't fuck with dudes, and I'm a dude. I
Mm-hmm.
don't. But you can't make me call you her because you say you a her, nigga. You a dude. I can
Yeah.
just call you your name or be like person.
Sheesh him. Sheesh him.
You know, yeah. But I ain't gotta be like uh they and them, like, motherfucker, that ain't even grammatically correct.
Yeah.
It's one of y'all. How am I call one of you? to somebody's.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are not put in perspective. A lot of facade going on. A lot of people not want to face reality, and they trying to manipulate the world to see things in their eyes, and that's not cool either. Like, if you want to be that way, that's on you. But you can't make me or make my kids see you as that when you going to be this way. It don't work like that.
Yeah, very true.
It don't work like that.
What kind of music y'all listen to in these days?
Man, I love everything. I like one cat I really mess with that I played on my podcast. It was Teddy Swim,
Teddy
cat from
Swims.
Atlanta. Yeah, it's a white cat from Atlanta.
What kind of
His
music?
name is Teddy Swim. He does like pop, soul, um, country. You look him up and listen to him. I digs with him, and I like country music. I like blues, jazz. I like easygoing music. I like everything. Rap, I still kind of like it, but some of the guys, it's all sound the same to me. It's not no, it's not hardly any more Rakim or Kendrick Lamar type of rappers. They all talking about getting money or F and some B, or I want this car, I got this jewelry, or I did this, and they live in facade life. They ain't really about their life, and then when they get called out, then they don't rap about something that's intriguing, So
Mhm.
I think a lot of times beef is caused because it's getting boring. So we need some kind of beef to spark up some things. So some of that stuff beef was just show, like Chris Brown and your boy
Quavo.
Quavo. Yeah, it is that dude is on another level. He can do a lot of things. He can fight. He can hoop. He can rap. He can sing. He can dance. And
You ain't never not like somebody, man. You ain't never not
who
this that like you as an individual in life. It ain't somebody you ain't be like, man, I don't like that nigga, man. Like I
who
don't like that nigga, man.
there are people that I come across, whether they just rub me the wrong way,
Yeah,
or they didn't respect my family, or they just they
yeah.
yeah, it's
But
people like that. I think
and then now watch this. And then now y'all work in the same industry. Both of y'all are engineers. No, yeah, yeah, both of y'all engineers. And
mhm.
he's saying, shit, I done engineered some shit over here. Like, nigga, not only I'm a better engineer than you, I'm also a better person than you. I have the things that you talk about, that you brag on, I'm better at you at that, and I don't like you. It's really you know what I'm saying? So it's like
Yeah,
it's some petty shit, you know what I'm saying?
it's petty.
Some petty shit. But I like I think me and Deb talked about the last show. I like it when we compare styles and not compare each other. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
compare each other. Yeah, because everybody has, you got like we talk about, you got J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Drake. They all three of them have different styles. They're both good.
Mm-hmm.
All of them have lyrics, but Kendrick Lamar is like this. J. Cole ain't in it for the fame, he say, but he like this. He got lyrics and Common, and then you got the Jay-Z's of the world, the Lil Waynes. Everybody got a different flow, but it's what to each person. You might have somebody who just only fuck with Lil Wayne. Or you might have
Yeah.
somebody who only deal with Kendrick Lamar, or you got some people that only deal with Jay-Z. And everybody has to respect the game, but it's just about which style is better, who's better at this, because record sales. If you go by record sales, they say people like Drake and Jay-Z and Eminem, those are the best rappers because of the record sales. But then you put them in a rap battle against somebody like DMX or Chris Brown, they get slaughtered. Jay-Z is not a freestyle rapper. He's not good at that. He's a flow. You
I
know,
realized I realized I was old the other day when I was like, I don't know who I was talking to about Oh, it was Miss Jackie. And I was like, man, Ja Rule had a motherfucking run. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, kind of like, nah. But I was like, man, Ja Rule had like an 8-year run. And now I think about it, like his 8-year run was 20 years ago, damn near. Like 15 years ago, 16 years. So it's like, damn, man. That's Ja Rule. That was in the 2000s. I graduated in the 90s. I remember when rap didn't get played on the radio.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know what I mean? And it's like so all that being said, it's like I'm okay to say I'd rather them do it, and that's just my age speaking, I think. But I'd rather them do it like Cool Herc and them did. And it's like my style better than yours. You know what I'm saying? Look, we're artistically battling, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to me having to call you out your name. You know what I'm
Yeah, and the
saying?
culture needs it, and that's why I say I can appreciate Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, because those are the guys who, far as lyrics, are at the
Yeah.
top. You just think
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
lyrics,
Yeah.
and I can respect that, but you know, when you get somebody like an R&B singer, which there's not a lot of them who can do like stuff like Chris Brown can do, that can
Yeah.
rap like that, and he can sing. And
Yeah.
to me, I think he's a better rapper than singing because he used voice synthesis to help his voice.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes he be off, but
Yeah.
a guy who can rap like that and destroy a trend industry rapper. When I say industry
Quavo can't
rapper,
rap though. But like,
no, he
but
can't. He's an industry rapper. He's the created group from the industry. That's he got exposed. And we all know he got exposed. Him and Dipset. I mean, Offset. I mean,
oh,
a lot of these guys. Yeah, Dipset. They have a whole nother beef with they had a whole nother beef. But all these guys are created groups. Like Amigos was created by the industry to get everybody hyped and
You think so?
Whoa,
all,
That,
hold
that's
on. I
them
ain't gonna let you.
kids,
I
man.
ain't gonna let you
Yeah,
just do
that's them
Migos
kids
like
shit,
that.
man.
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, man, that's some kid
he
rappers,
you
man.
on point.
Quavo,
No, you on point.
Quavo. You have a point, but Quavo was the Wings League. Like Takeoff and
Quavo,
Offset. Takeoff and Offset can rap. Quavo the weakest
none
link.
of to me, none of them can rap. They got a throw style, bro. They can't rap,
Mm-hmm.
man. They got a throw style. It's
But
different
even in
shit.
that, even in their style of rap, they can rap, bro. Like even in
No,
the style of what they're doing.
like okay. What I'm saying is, if you take like, I'm asking you, if you take like 5, 6 other rappers that rap like that with that type of cadence or whatever, they wouldn't be over no Nardo Wicks or no NBA Young Boys or like. And I'm not saying that from my perspective. I'm just saying like looking at the numbers and looking at the way the fans react. Like the Migos had a cool style. They had a wave. They had like a 3-year run, but
They had more than a
like
3-year run. The
you sure
Migos,
the
they had more
Migos,
than a 3-year run. The
I don't know.
Migos,
the
I
Migos,
don't
bro.
know that. I don't know about more than 3 years. They had a good
I don't think it
run,
was
but
more
I
than
don't know it
three.
was more than 3 years.
You think
I
Migos
don't know.
had a run longer than Ja Rule?
Probably
You
not.
think Migos had
But
a you think Migos had a run longer than than Scarface?
no time out. Now see, you're
I'm saying
talking ridiculous. You
they
do
ain't had
no.
long
What I'm saying
runs.
is
They ain't have
you're
long runs.
time out. You're talking
Yeah.
ridiculous because you jump to Ja Rule and arguably the best rapper out, the best rapper alive,
Yeah.
depending on what your top five is.
Yeah.
When all I said was I think they had a run longer than 3 years. I ain't say they had a 20-year run. I just
No, no,
said
I'm saying
I
but
think
I'm
they had a
saying
run longer than they probably had a 5-year run, bro.
I'm talking about I
The
don't think
Migos probably had a 5-year run.
I don't think Scarface had a 20-year run. I think Scarface been a fire for 20 years, but he had like a 2 or 3 year run when it was like when Face dropped, I gotta come like not just us as Houstonians, not just the hip hop, everybody had to get Face.
It got to
Like
be more than it got to be more than a 2 or 3 year run, and I'm gonna tell you why.
name 3 albums.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because
Yeah,
Face was hot when I was in elementary school. First off,
yeah.
so my brother and my older cousins was running out buying Face when he dropped. As
Yeah.
an adult,
No.
what you mean no?
Face first album.
As an adult, I'm still running about a Face tape before I go to work. So that's more than a 2 or 3 year run, bud.
I think
Oh,
when he talking about
elementary school.
when he just came straight soloist. That's what he talking about. When he was just straight
No,
solo.
I'm saying
Nah,
no, I'm
hell
saying
no. You can't do that because even with the Get Up Boys, even no
He was the
disrespect to
face
Bush
of the
Willie
ghetto boy.
Bill and Willie D, He was still
Making
that
push a
dude.
bit.
I'm walking to elementary school rapping
Yeah.
Mr. Scarface.
Yeah.
I'm
That's not. It's
walking to
92,
elementary school
93.
rapping
That's
that.
not 94, 95, right?
No. It was
Before that.
It was way before. I'm telling you, I'm walking to
Before that.
elementary. I'm walking to fifth grade rapping Mr. Scarface was walking down the block. Walking
That's
to
not. It's 93, 92.
okay, bro. You do
Mr.
realize I
Scarface?
went to you do realize that my brother graduated in 93. He's 8 years older than me. When he was leaving high school, I was leaving elementary school, sir.
It was in the 90s though. Mr. Scarface was 90s. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm just asking.
I'm telling you.
90s, right?
Well,
You saying
The
like 92,
late 80s, early 90s. Scarface was he was played a lot.
Yeah.
Scarface was fit Ghetto Boys. Because if you compare, okay, let's go groups since we were talking group first.
Yeah.
Let's pick 4 rap groups that Amigos could be in the same category with far as rap. Who you got?
I put Migos with rap groups. I put them with I put them in the top 30. They ain't with Bone, they ain't with Outkast, they ain't with 3 6. They ain't they might be okay. They ain't with Bone, they ain't with Ghetto Boys, they ain't with NWA, they ain't with Poison Clan, they ain't with Wu Tang, they ain't with none of them type of groups.
Right. See, they fall way off when you try to put them, because Quavo and Offset says they feel like they're in the top 5 for us rap groups of all time. They came out of
That's what I was saying.
Well, they supposed to say that. They supposed to say
of course they're gonna say that.
I ain't tripping on the saying. I'm just saying, but
if I had to go, I want to pick some people in their era. Let's make it fair for them. Let's pick group in their era that's good.
They ain't bigger than Ray Shrummer. 100%. They ain't bigger than them.
Right. And who else? Who else should you take?
How long was Ray Shrummer's run?
It wasn't long.
Oh no, they had 2. They had 3 albums.
But he got in trouble though.
3 albums.
But he got in trouble though. I think that kind of hurt.
Just because they had 3 albums don't mean that they run was 3 albums. I mean, when was they the hottest?
No.
So were they the hottest because I don't know. So were they that hot throughout 3 albums?
That's what I'm saying. No. They were so hot. They were so hot that Kimpo was going over here doing this. They was Destiny's Child, bro. They was Destiny's Child. They was Outkast, man, for the young kids, bro. Ray Shrummer is legendary for that period. They are the biggest group. Black Beatles and all that all them songs, all them albums, bro. Yeah.
I've only known one album, but that's me though. I'm not saying I only had one album, and I only know the name.
I'm saying that
now. Amigos don't. I mean, like I'm saying, Amigos they're not as strong as they would like to believe. I mean, they're an industry created group. That's basically what they are. They were created for trendy fashion, jewelry, dreads. But if you put any one of them in a rap battle, whether it's 1-on-1 together, they would get chewed up and spit out. They would have to stop rapping. They're trash, bro. I'm sorry, they are trash. They're not. You take away the beats. I mean, you can go from what's this boy, Young Thug, and these are all those kind of cats. Migos, Young Thug, Yellow Beezy, and you got all these cats in their area that had these different styles, and you're like,
they got different styles. They got these. You gotta respect their style though, but you got to respect their style. Like, I'm not a Migos fan, but I'm saying, like, just to make it, have you ever tried to rap like them? If you ever try to, like, I mean, Snoop Dogg said at one time that shit was so catchy that he caught himself trying to do it.
But
he said, like, now that's them.
That's their style. That's just what they're good at.
I'm saying the greatest form of flattery is the greatest form of respect. When somebody's like, or I'm sorry, not flattery, imitation. When
Yeah,
somebody like Snoop Dogg is saying that I was trying to rap like them, he's saying that that shit is something that's the next. You know, it's just
yeah,
like Rakim and them was trying to rap like Snoop, just like Kumo D and them, Big Daddy Kane was trying to rap like Rakim, just like the Sugar Hill Gang was trying to rap like, you know what I'm saying? Like when you see when you put a babe something out there and somebody grab it and they put they on it and then, ooh, okay, I was coming with the hip hop, hip hip hip. They coming with the hit hot hot hit hop. Then you got the Nas's and you got the Biggie who damn near singing. Then you got Bone come. So to say that, so I'm saying Migos come and Migos, they got the you know what I'm saying? They lyrics is bullshit. Yeah, man.
Woo!
What they gonna talk? They but I can't knock them because what
No, they were hot.
no, look at the
They did
time they
have a
came. I'm
good
saying,
run. They
no,
had
I'm
a good
saying,
run.
look at the time they came up in. Look
Yeah,
at they time. They ain't finna have no 80s problems, no 90s problems. They got different. They're like, man, my Uber ain't come on time. We can't get Uber in my neighborhood. They got different problems. Not saying that they bad or, you know what I'm saying? They have
yeah.
poverty too, but like the poverty level for us was some paper that you had to go get a stamp of books. The poverty level for them is they got a credit card. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's different. You know what I'm saying? So, but them niggas cold, man. They ain't cold as they think they are.
No, they
They just
definitely not in
cold.
the top five.
No, no, they ain't
But
top 20.
yeah,
Maybe top 20.
I could put them against some female rappers that get chewed up and spit out. And
But
I'm
I'm
talking
saying you
about
can't. But you couldn't compare them going back and forth. You have to
no,
compare styles and impact, and they would beat a bunch of people because, like I'm saying, they got a whole generation with them that we don't fuck with.
yeah, that's they have their own style and they're unique in all its own. But when you start going far as like lyrics and who can do this, because you have some rappers that went gold and platinum didn't even hardly even curse.
Mm-hmm.
And that's hard. That's not easy in today's society. Every other word is F you, BB, ba 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 ba. You know, I'm gonna shoot your punk ass, and you know it's so you gangster rap is different now than it was when we went up. NWA can you can play their music into today's society and they can still make hits. But these guys now they talking about, oh, you snitched on me, I'm gonna bust a cap. I shot you last week, and they telling on themselves. You know what I'm saying? They saying it's different versus NWA saying fuck the police or I did this or I did that. Bone Thugs and Harmony, like a harmonizing rap group. Like let's say you put Migos versus Bone Thugs and Harmony because they kind of
Mm-hmm.
got similar styles because they do the that's
Yeah, yeah,
who I would consider them going up against old versus new.
yeah.
And you put Bone Thugs against Migos, who you got?
Me personally, I would say Bone Thugs, easy.
Who you
They more
got, Aaron?
talented.
Who you going to? Because they got similar styles. That's why I said Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Man, I like the ratchet. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Migos.
But it's for the record, you said that the Migos, you would rather listen to the Migos, or you think Migos is? I'm not. I'm asking to get clarity. You think the Migos are better? You think that, or you would rather listen to Migos than Bone Thugs?
No, I wouldn't say that they were better. I just probably
Okay,
would enjoy the Migos music a little
A
bit
little
more.
bit more. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Even though I'm gonna say that your black card gets a half strike off for that, I respect. I respect your answer though, bro. I respect
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I 100% respect it.
That's what I was going for. That's the kind of style. Because if I had to choose the style, oh, I'm gonna give y'all this one, and let's see how y'all feel about it. Who came up with this style first, Drake or Kurt Cobain?
Drake is a fucking culture vulture, man. He's still everybody's style.
Yep.
He has not one bone of originality in his body
That's why I
outside
say
of playing
Kurt
a
Cobain came out
wheelchair
before Drake,
teenager.
and Drake sounds exactly like Kurt Cobain when he raps. That's how Kurt Cobain does. He
I'm
got that
asking,
style
nah,
from him.
yeah. I'll ask a question. Do you think? Okay, name me a Drake song that you think is bad. Like, is this shit stupid? This
Oh,
shit
the
dumb.
boy makes good music. He don't make bad
Oh,
That's
music.
what I'm saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm
He don't make
saying.
bad music. I
That's what
just
I'm
think there are a
saying.
few songs like on his new album. I don't too much rock his new stuff, just a little few things. I don't too much like his new one. But when he raps, and when he sings, he sings. He does
Yeah.
both. You know, he
Yeah.
kind of does both, and it's not bad. It's good to listen to music like Legend. I like that. There's something you can visualize. You setting a tone down the future.
You know what? No,
I'm not
you
trying to
know
be
what?
great. I'm trying to be a legend. I like that.
I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta stop. I gotta stop you right there. I gotta stop you. I'm thinking about it. Drake Cole is a motherfucker, man. Like, there's no other.
He is.
There's nothing else we can say besides Drake Cole is a motherfucker because, like, it's like I'm saying our era of rap wasn't as advanced, and it's not because
As it is
we didn't
now.
have a, yeah, we don't have a chance. Like, they got to hear Bone Thugs and Pac. We got to hear
Yeah,
them we got to hear at the same time. We didn't grow up with that shit with our parents was on some, you know what I'm saying? They grew up, they parents had Bone Thugs, Pac, Big, all these,
yeah,
so of
yeah.
course the kids are gonna be technically meaning like their ability is gonna be on a different level. Their
Hmm.
intention is what we be arguing. People be arguing. We
Yeah.
trying to make money or blah blah blah. But saying all that, man, them niggas cold, man. Them niggas
Drake
cold.
not that much younger than
And
me though.
yeah,
Drake is the
Drake 30,
greatest.
30. Drake cold as a
Drake
motherfucker,
not that
man.
much younger than me. Drake
But he
is
cold as a
the
motherfucker though, right?
Drake is the greatest method actor the world has ever seen.
Drake cold as a
I'm
motherfucker.
telling you, man, he is.
Nah,
Drake
Drake
is
cold
the
as a
great
motherfucker.
Drake. I didn't say he wasn't cold. I said he's the greatest method actor the world's ever seen. He's
Yeah.
an actor.
Yeah. Remember, he
That nigga,
started off on that show in the wheelchair.
I didn't say he wasn't talented, but you're confusing. You're confusing
no,
that.
no,
I
no, no,
didn't say
no.
he
That's what I'm
wasn't
saying.
talented. I just
When
said
that
he's the
man,
greatest method actor we've ever seen.
that 100 verse, him in game, when he the video he in LA with Game with the Bloods and he breaking down how like shit, I really could if I decided to rap like you rap, nigga, I had your fans, nigga, but I'm just like I'm literally doing what rap was made to do for black people. I'm like shit. I'm serving these niggas what they want. I'm serving them. Like I'm serving you, bro. Oh shit, you want a motherfucker that can do reggae? Oh, you want some of this shit? I'm serving y'all. I'm serving y'all.
He's
Now, but
multi
he's
risk talented.
that's
He'll
what I'm
take a risk
saying.
on a song and he'll flip it.
That's what I'm saying. And but if you want to just go to straight rap, I'm cold at that too. I'm
Yep.
cold as fuck as that. Don't
Yeah.
so any shot you shoot at me saying that you can't do nothing like why they ain't shoot at Pitbull? Ain't there like I'm taking it back. They shot at Pitbull the same way we shooting at Drake because Pitbull realized nigga I can rap nigga. I can tear niggas asses up. But shit that shit is this. That's
Yeah.
how we in our culture communicate. But out there they communicate with this shit. And I'm good at that shit. So let me do some of this. And
Okay,
Pitbull did
we
Pitbull.
talking about the males. Let's talk about the females. Who
Yeah.
the coldest female rapper out there? The straight.
To me,
This. Yeah.
Lauren Hill is going off my favorite rap. Even if she don't rap, I'm like Lauren Hill. And then after
Okay.
that, I say Lauren Hill, the Brat,
Mm-hmm.
uh Mia X,
Yep.
uh
Roxanne Shante.
hell nah.
You don't think Roxanne Shante can rap?
She can rap, but she ain't better than
She
MC
ain't cold
Light.
like no. She ain't like the brat Eve. What about Eve? She cold.
Yeah, E. Cole was I don't think Eve Cole to MC Light. E
Yeah,
Eve had
I think MC Light. You know
Nicki
the MC
Minaj,
Light.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Okay.
Yeah,
What do
Foxy
you?
Brown.
Nah. I would like to see Nicki Minaj and Megan to go head to head.
Why? Megan can't rap like that.
No, you must not heard of freestyle.
Who
Look,
wrote it? It depends on who wrote it.
I don't care who
Yeah,
wrote it. I'm
because
saying,
both of them have writers to write their music. Let's be
yeah, why
real.
wouldn't they?
They both do. But
Shit.
when you think about now, you got all these new female rappers coming out. But I'm gonna tell you this: I would take Salt and Pepper together versus any females out there.
No.
Any female.
Salt and Pepper, man, you thinking you have revisionist history because Push It is like a 6-minute song. Push It is a jam in that song.
But they ain't do just push it. They did a lot more than that. Before they were Salt and
But
Pepper, they were hot and spicy.
I'm saying,
Oh shit!
Push
I ain't know that. Jesus.
Yep,
Wait,
but they
time
were
out.
hot and
Before
spicy
they were
before
salt
Salt and
and
Pepper.
pepper, they were
Before
hot
they
and
were salt, they
spicy.
were called hot and spicy. And
I'm saying,
Spinnerella was not the DJ. It
no,
was
she wasn't.
she wasn't the DJ. It was the chick that remember the real Roxanne. Remember that chick that came out? I am the
Yeah.
real Roxanne.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
was their DJ. She was
Spinnerella
hot and
came out with
spicy DJ.
the cameras.
They
All the
came out
girls
with that,
were
yeah. And Angie Stone did not start off as a singer. She started off as a rapper. She's one of the first female rappers out there. Was Angie Stone. She was in a rap group before Salt and Pepper was out in the 70s.
Yeah, what I'm saying, like they verses, like, cause I'm talking about lyrically, they wasn't off for the time, but it's like salt and pepper's here, salt and pepper. That's a
That's
whole
hate, bug.
12 bars of that.
That's hate, bug.
No, listen,
That's
it's a
hate.
whole.
Because that was fire back then, bro. Like back
I
then,
know.
that was
That's
fire.
why I said. That's why I said it
But
first.
you got to think
For
about
the
I'll
time,
Take Your
that was
Man,
on hard.
the Showstopper. They had a lot of hits, dude. They had a lot of hits.
The Showstopper was a remix, right?
Yeah, to Dougie Fresh. That was the answer to Dougie Fresh.
Yeah. So I can't give you.
Well, the Brat is good. You know, I like the
That's what I'm
Brat too.
saying. What I'm saying is like the reason, and my criteria might be different than other people. I look at it a different way. I'm like, female or male, you have to rock both genders.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. I feel what you're saying on that. Yeah,
Cisco, whatever you say about Cisco, whatever the people say, oh, males fuck with this Cisco music, females fuck with his music, right?
yeah.
And then we talk about how, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not Ice Cube. Women don't really fuck with Ice Cube. Niggas fuck with Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Just like, so certain artists, when you can cross both, that's why I be like, certain artists, if you fuck both sides, I'm like, shit.
Like, well, T.I., you know, a lot of females like T.I., a lot of dudes mess with T.I. Jeezy, a lot of women like Jeezy, a lot of dudes mess with Jeezy. Same thing.
Yeah. But top 5?
I just don't believe that I haven't heard not one mention of Rhapsody.
She not, because man,
Because what? She not what?
Because she can rap. But I'm saying Rhapsody, niggas don't just be bumping Rhapsody, man. But niggas bumping on Hill. Niggas bumping on Hill.
I mean, she only got one album, bro.
That's what I never fault.
Well, you go when she was the Fugees, that's when she was hot.
If I'm saying Fugees album, she got that. She got 2 albums. Actually, she's got 3 albums.
My bad. She got the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill, and she got Unplugged. My bad, bro.
Okay, well, if that's the case, you're gonna do that. Well, you got to throw Miss Elliott in. You got to throw her in there.
Nah, but I'm saying I throw her in there, but then I put her in different category. She's like Salt and Pepper, man, because half her songs like chicka chicka cha,
yeah. Missy Elliott's a different type of rapper. She can sing too. She's one of them Lauryn Hill type of characters. She can sing and rap. She's like Lauryn Hill.
I can't stand the rain.
Yeah, she can sing. Nicki Minaj can sing and rap. She's another one.
Saying.
She can sing and rap.
Minaj can sing and rap. Name me a song that you can think of by your top 4 female rappers that's like moment of life. Nicki Minaj. I wish that I could have this moment.
Yeah.
And like,
but I feel like the bars, but see, I really feel like you're moving the bar because honestly, I don't consider Nicki Minaj just a straight up rapper though. So
Right.
if you're asking me about my top 5 rapping MC females, I'm going strictly off the criteria of rap. I don't really put Nicki Minaj in the category of a rapper. Like you don't put Lauryn Hill in the category of a rapper. These are two unique talents that are you can't put them in a box of a category because they don't just
I put
rap,
them in
they
all
don't
the
just sing.
boxes. I put them
Right.
all.
So
I
we
mean,
going straight
I
rapping.
agree with
So
you.
and so again,
Right.
what I'm saying is when you ask me what's my top 5 female rapper MC
Yeah,
rapping,
rapper. Yeah.
bro, Nicki Minaj has surpassed. She ain't no fucking rapper, bro. She has surpassed that.
Yeah.
To Foxy Brown.
No, I
I'm a
wouldn't even
Foxy
put
Brown
I wouldn't
fan.
put
Yeah,
Foxy
I
Brown in
wouldn't.
that category.
No,
I'm shit. I'm a Foxy Brown fan because Foxy Brown first album was fire, second album was fire. When she came to third album, when she started fucking with old boy from Jamaica, when she was patois these niggas to death. That's a cold. That's the oh She had a whole album where she was basically patois hip hop the whole album. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying the totality of the artist is more for me than just like because like Dove said, if we talk about just straight lyrics, that's one category. And we talk about straight the vibe of the artist, another category. Talk about male
Yeah.
and female. We talk
Yeah.
about we talking about uh fame, fortune, and albums, another
That's
category.
another
Right?
category. If we talk
Yeah.
about just rap, I'm talking about if I'm my pick, I know who my pick would be. I would take this female against most of the big time rappers and she'll smoke them. And that's the Brat. I'll take the Brat in the lyrics battle against any male. She'll smoke a lot of them. The Brat. She will smoke a lot of these male
I
rappers
think smoke
herself.
all of them.
Yeah, she'll
All of them.
smoke them. Just talking about this lyric. She can hit it, she can dress it up, and she cold with it. She'll smoke a lot of these male rappers too. I would say the Brat would be one of my top. She would be. And then you got your MC Light and you got
I'm saying
your
it's
other female
hard.
rapper.
It's hard. Got
It's hard though after
DJ
that.
Mia X. You
Yeah,
got
Mia X.
I gotta put Choice in there. I gotta put the Gale twins in there together. I gotta put
did you say the Ghetto Twins?
yeah. Responsibility.
Man, stop it.
Yeah.
You might well put Miami. You might well put what's them girls? The Miami girls.
Oh, the City Girls don't know.
City
Time
girl,
out.
yeah, the city. You might well put them in there.
No,
The
no,
Ghetto
but City
Twins
Girl.
are a little bit better than the City Girls. They a little bit better than the City Girls. Now they don't look
You think
better.
the Ghetto Twins was better?
I
I
said a
don't
little
know,
bit.
man.
I said a little bit, and only
They
a
kind
little
of
bit.
the city girls. All of them kind of remind me of JJ Fad a little bit.
I
That's
just see.
they not really. Mm,
They bad go hard, man. I'm tripping.
I don't know about that. Oh, well, you got to put the boss in there. Don't forget the boss.
That's what I'm saying.
You got to put her in there. I mean, Rage only had one major hit, but she could rap. Rage was cold. You got to put her in there. You got to put what's her name? They had the red hair. Shoot, what's her name? Oh man,
I know you're not talking about Charlie Baltimore.
Charlie Baltimore against. I mean, you got to throw her in there too. If you're gonna put Foxy Brown in there, you got to put Charlie Baltimore in there. She was better than Foxy Brown.
I feel like I can go grab Rhapsody and Jean Grey, and I'll rap everybody I just mentioned, except for maybe the Brat.
Yeah, except for the Brat. Yeah, the Brat was she cold. I'm sorry, but she reinvented herself and still was like when she did the Tyrese video. I never expected the Brat to come out like that. I never expected her to be on that level like that. And then she did Ladies Night with Little. Hey, y'all forget Little Kim. You can't leave Little Kim out the equation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lil C's wrote all the raps. It's getting late. Yeah,
but Little Kim was a good rapper. Yeah, she could rap.
She was.
She was. Nicki Minaj stole the whole style. We gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, that's gonna be another 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a little late. Hey, tell everybody where they can check your podcast out, what days a week they can check it out, and what platforms you on.
Man, you catch me on Sundays and Tuesdays. It's gonna be on a Gentalmans Corner show. You catch me on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Snapchat, TikTok. I'm on all those. Gentalmans Corner show. Look
Gentleman's
me up.
Corner
Gentleman's
Show.
Corner with a K.
Gentleman's
With a
Corner
K.
Show with a K. It
Yes,
has been
sir.
deep. Yes, sir. Hey, it was a pleasure talking to you like always, kinfolk. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. And we'll
And
do this again. And I have y'all on the show. We all gonna spit it up. Boys to Men show. We're gonna have, be going from transferring from boys to men to the trials and tribulation that we go through as being. I want y'all to be a part of that podcast as well.
cool. Let us know. We'll be there, man, with our opinions, and hopefully we don't make nobody mad.
All right, we out. Peace.
All right, we out.